What's up YouTube, Nick here, and welcome back to another monthly Nerf video. Before we get started and jump into this month's collection of Nerf and non-Nerf foam flaming toys, I got a few updates. I'm going to start trying to get back to more of my vlogs. I seem like you guys really like those. My work schedule hasn't been super conducive to doing that. When I get up and walk to work in the dark, it doesn't make for good filming. If you guys would be interested in more of my dark videos, I got in the past a lot of comments saying stop making dark videos. It's weird you just for your voice in the dark, and I stopped doing them. And my schedule's back to that, so it's one of those things. I'm gonna start trying to do more vlogs just throughout my day and such. But yeah, that's why there's been a lot less content, a lot more of just these monthly Nerf videos. I'm still going to keep making these monthly Nerf videos. I love them. It seems like you guys are liking them. Yeah. If you guys do have anything you guys want me to do, any video ideas you think would be fun, let me know down below. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram. Whatever. Just let me know if you have any questions you want me to answer. That's what a lot of my early videos were, which you guys seem to like, just me answering random questions. And I enjoy doing it too. Like, what would I do if I was a cannibal? That was a fun one. Go check it out. Without further ado, let's jump into these Nerf blasters. Last month's video was a lot of large blasters, a lot of rifles. Lot of rifles, a lot of primaries, as they would be. So basically, this month's a lot more secondaries, a lot more sidearms, and which I think is a cool balance from last month's video. That change up. First off is just your basic jolts. This is the second one in my collection. Just, you know, your basic primary jolts. The other one I painted up gold and it ran off somewhere, but yeah, picked up another jolt because you can never have too many jolts. This guy, the Air Warrior Ultra Tech Wizard, 4-barrel smart AR, top prime, trigger at the bottom. I hate how far back the trigger is on this. Because when you prime it, all it wants to do is kick back, and it is such a pain to prime. It's got a nice draw weight because it's got to be powering four barrels, but it's no fun to prime. I'm probably going to end up cutting it down and making it a master key because it's such a pain. That trigger sucks, and there's something wrong with this one. When I prime it half the time, let go, it automatically fires without me pulling the trigger, which is not good. It's not catching for some reason. I don't know why. Next up is the iconic strong arm with the flip out barrel. That is so cool. I, for some reason, did not have one of these in my collection. It's a pretty, standard revolver pistol. It fits very nicely in the hand. It's fun to point, and I'm so glad it is now part of my collection. I don't have any intentions at the moment to mod this. I may end up at some point putting a better spring into it, but at right now, it's just gonna stay as is. This next one, I kind of flubbed on. I saw it. Because I have the barricade back here on my workbench that I've been tinkering with for a long while, and I picked up this one, and I'm like, cool, it's a blue barricade. It's gonna be great. The other one's cut open. I'll have this one. And I picked it up. I started looking at it, and I'm like, it says stockade. What gives? And so I looked it up, and I found out that the barricade back there is meant for the old Nerf darts, a little bit like the sticky heads or the Velcro heads, more like the dart tag kind of line. Those a little bit larger darts, and so they aren't barreled for the smaller elite darts. This one is. which is super nifty because they weren't firing that well out of that one because they weren't meant for it. This one is. So now I have a second one. Well, not a second one. An elite one. And yeah, so I got the Stockade. Pretty simple. Buttstock, flywheel blaster. It's good stuff. Not really to do with current blasters that I picked up, but in one of my old videos, I mentioned that I got my Centurion from my buddy John, and then have Mega Darts. I don't run Mega Darts; it's not my thing. I love my Elite, and that's generally where I lie. But I went out and I picked up a thing of Mega Darts, so now my Centurion can fire. Super stoked about that. And last but not least, for the blasters that I picked up this month, again, wasn't one that I went out in goodwill because it's a brand new blaster. This one a buddy got for me, and I couldn't be happier. It is the Battle Camo Strife. I am super stoked. I've wanted a Strife for quite a while, and that Battle Camo, that blue-gray, like, that is just beautiful. I want to get the rough cut in it as well. It's got the banana mag, and oh, I love it. Some people would argue, is this a primary or secondary? When it's broken down, it resembles more of a secondary. It's definitely more large pistol, more like the Barricade or the Stockade. I mean, it's practically the same size. But yeah, some people would argue this. I do have plans for this. I am planning to do a Chris Vector kit on it, make it nice and bulky, and use it more like a primary and less like a secondary. I don't have any current intentions to put IMRs in it or upgrade the flywheels or any of that stuff. Just keep it stock for the time being. Just get the Chris Vector kit on it, and maybe change out some of these triggers to match that the blue paint scheme. And that's the Chris Vector kit. I want to get in a transparent blue to keep that nice blue strife. Well, like I said, this is my first strife. I am super happy to have it, and super happy to have it in the Battle Camo. I want to get the Stockade. I would love to get the rest of the Battle Camo series. I love the paint job on it. I'd like to get another stripe at some point and change it up and paint them and make it look cool. But this one, I want it to be the Battle Camo stripe, which the Battle Camo line also comes with these Battle Camo darts. All Battle Camo has the Elite and Strike insignia right there. They're just really cool little darts. And last but not least, some Nerf news. This one hits me personally because it's the first blaster I ever had, and I fell in love with it. The spring went out, but this was long before I ever got into Nerf modding. Like, it would it had such a terrible spring from just years of use that it would barely leave the barrel, which is no bueno when you're, trying to fling foam. There's still some speculation on if this is legit or not. There's some differences that make us in the Nerf community think it is real, but they're coming back. Oh, that's not going to show up. Oh, I hate that. They're re-releasing, that's better, the Long Strike. They're releasing it modulus. It's going to upgrade spring, upgrade everything. It should perform better, and there's a lot of us in the Nerf community that are super stoked about this. Why it's thought to be a new blaster and not just a badass paint job is there's a little depriming button if there's jams, which wasn't on the new one, and there's a couple screw holes that, if you map it out, don't line up with the new or with the old one. But like I said, I had a Long Strike. That was my first blaster. It's currently why I have the Long Strike barrel on my Retaliator, my primary Retaliator, my purple Retaliator. That's why I loved it, and it gave up on me, and I didn't know better back then. I do now. I would have thrown BP spring in it and would have kept running it for a lot longer. So if this is legit, I am going to die a little bit and then go out and get it. I need this back in my life. Anyway, that is going to do it for this month's Nerf month videos. I need to go get some sleep. Tomorrow is going to be a very long day. But until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.